Hi, this is Manuela, and today I'm going to show you my favorite food. It's a Romanian traditional dish. It's called stuffed cabbage. So let's do it. Come on. I have here the meat. It's a ground meat. It's ground meat, pork, 2 pounds. I have one chopped onion. I have 1 cup of boiled brown rice with chicken broth. I have a tomato sauce with rotel in it. If I won't have enough, I am going to use V8 or water if you want to. Then I'm going to use oregano. I'm going to use salt and pepper. I have dill I'm going to put on the bottom and then on the top. I have cabbage leaves, and whatever is left after I peel, I'm going to put it in my pot here on the very bottom. So, okay. Now, I'm going to put this aside because I'm going to use this later. So I'm going to start by using, putting the onion in the rice. My grandmother and my mother would saute this, but I found out that saute is not that good for our health, so we skipped the sauteing and we decided to use the onion because it gives a really good taste, but we're not going to saute it. It is so much healthier for us. So we're going to put the onion in the cooked rice. This is very similar with the rice pilaf. We use 1 cup of brown rice and chicken broth, and we cook it all thorough. Cook it according to the box. And now we put the onion, and then we put the rice in the meat. Now we have to mix really well. Also, we're going to put the condiments in here. I'm going to put the oregano, I'm going to put the salt and the pepper. I ground my own pepper. And I do not like to put my hands in the meat, so I'm just going to use this glove. And I'm going to try to mix it really well. It is pork. You can use beef if you like beef, but traditionally in Romania they use pork for Christmas. This is a traditional Transylvanian recipe for Christmas. They use it throughout the Romanian, but this particular recipe is from Transylvania, where I'm coming from. So you mix this really well. The reason I put the rice already cooked in there is because in my experience, according to the original recipe, you put it halfway done or raw, and I experienced the stuffed cabbage to be pretty dry, so I decided I'm going to put it there already cooked in. That is my little invention. So after I mix it really well, I'm going to make sure that in my pot over here, I put on the very bottom the rest of the cabbage. After I peel the leaves, I have leftover and I put those in the bottom. They look like this. And I put it on the very bottom. They're very healthy. And so I'm taking the dill and I'm putting it on the bottom of the pot for a fantastic taste. And I'm going to start doing the rolls. I'm having here the leaves, I'm having here the meat. I'm taking a leaf that is previously either frozen in a freezer for 24 hours and then thawed at room temperature or scalded for about, or boiled for about 8 to 10 minutes. So here is a leaf. You're cutting the tough part. Take it away. Now we take one leaf, another leaf, and we cut it at the rough spot. Here where we have the stub, and we take a piece of meat. I like them bigger, so I'm going to put a little bit more meat in here. And then we're going to stuff the leaf. And we put it in a pot. Then we take another leaf. Again. We cut it around. Because this is like really strong. And there you go. And now we're going to do some magic. And we're going to fill this pot really quick. Pow! Magic! Pow! Pow! So my pot is full of cabbage. So here's how it's supposed to be looking, all full of cabbage. Now the next step is, since you already prepared the tomato sauce, and I put Rotel in it because I like it spicy, and I put a little bit of rosemary herbs in there. I use La Madeleine. You can use whatever you want. The next step is to put the leftover of the cabbage. We put it over the stuffed cabbage and we cover it up nice and smooth. And we're going to put the remainder of the dill whole. Make sure you rinse it out and dry it out with a towel. And when it's all done, you can throw that away. And now we put the tomatoes, sauce over. Rotel is going to stay on top. She's a tomato, diced tomatoes. And if you need more water, it's supposed to be having water all the way through. It looks like it needs to have more. I'm going to be using this V8. And if it needs even more, we're going to use water until we fill it up. Depending of how big of the pot you have. Looks like I still need a little bit of water. And voila. Here is our Christmas dinner, stuffed cabbage. This is a slow cooker for me. I'm going to let this cook for about 2 to 3 hours, and I will be showing you the product in about a few hours.